Welcome to PVTech Computer Education. Today we'll be exploiting different port number. In case you have not watched my previous video, in our previous video we start by we have a penetration testing where we begin to discover different port number, service running on different port numbers, and we are able to see what is called open port, closed port, filtered port, and unfiltered port. So today we'll start a series how to exploit different port number as a cybersecurity as ethical hacker. So we begin to hack into different port number. And in case you have not watched that video, I can tell you should go back and watch NDT. Now, the first you are going to start doing, if you have to prepare your lab, if you look at my system, I have Kali Linux running on my system. I have Metasploitable running on my system, and I also have Windows Server running on my system. Today, we are going to be using this lab to do exploitation, to exploit different port number. In case you don't have that lab prepared, please, you can start preparing your lab to learn how to exploit different port number. Now, let's go to our platform. Now, the port number we will be exploiting today, we'll be exploiting port 21, which is the FTP. As we start exploiting port 21. Then open your Kali, log into your Kali. I've entered my Kali platform. Then also I have a Metasploitable running on the platform. If I enter, you can see I have logged in to Metasploitable too. So what do I need to do is to type if ipconfig. Is to type if config. Then if I type if config, I'm able to get the IP address of Metasploitable 2 of a remote server I'm going to hack against. Now I'll go to my terminal on my Kali Linux. You open a terminal. Then when you open a terminal on your Kali Linux, what you need to do is to ping for the port number. Before that, let me enter sudo su, then Kali, then ping for the IP address 92.168.10.5. Now, some people will ask, why are we pinging? Then I stop it. I use Control C to stop running the ping. Now, some people will ask question, why are we pinging? Now, in my previous class, my previous tutorial, when we run hacking command line, you know what ping is all about. It's a matter of communication to check if the server is actually available. So a server, when we talk about open ports and closed ports, it's been noticed that a port that is closed is you cannot hack a port that is closed. It's only a port that is open. And this ping is to establish communication to see if that particular server is actually running. Now we're able to get ICMP retrieve back that yes, this particular server is presently running. That means we can begin to run exploits against it. Now another thing I want to do is to copy this IP address. To copy this IP address, then go to your browser. Go to your browser. Good. My browser, I've opened to about 6 pages, no problem. So they are all opening because because I was in somehow in haste to. So good. I've opened one port now. I open it. I have to put in. Let me copy the IP address I copied. I placed it there. Paste. Then I enter. Good. You can see where Metasploitable 2 is actually running. Then we have warning, never expose this VN to an untrusted network. Connect, so that is not an issue. Login, fine. So we begin to start our exploit. We begin to start our work to begin to exploit the server. Now, we are able now open a different terminal. Or let's clear this. Let's clear this. Good. I've cleared this. Now, the next we're going to do is to scan for different port number. -S, -S, sorry, SV, capital V, then the IP address, which is 192.168.10.5. Then I entered. You know, it's a remote server. It's trying to pull out the information. So you just have to be patient a little bit. Good. We are able to pull out the information. Now, you can see we have port number, state, service, and version. Now, this is the version that we will find vulnerability from. Now, what we need to do again is to copy this, go to browser again, open one of the browser, I open a different tab, then I paste this. I paste the version on the browser, then I enter. Good. You can see we have a Rapid7. Now, it said we can use a backdoor command execution. That means we are using a backdoor to actually hack into this system. So I right click, I open with a different tab again. Good. Now I have opened it. So I scroll down. Now I have use exploits. This is what I'm going to use as a backdoor to hack into that port number. So now to exploit the port number, I copy this. Then I go back to my terminal. Now I want to open a different terminal. Now I open a different terminal. What do I log into my root again, sudo, then I enter. Then I put in my password, I enter. Good. Then I have to use a tool called MedConsole. It's going to take a little bit time to open, right? So let's wait for it to open for us. Mac console have opened. So all we need to do is to paste what we copy here. Then you entered. Good. Now you have entered what you copied. Then let's say show option. Show option. You entered. Right. Now let's set our host. Show options. What do they say? Oh, show option. Sorry, add s. Good. I showed option. You will see we have a rehost. A rehost has to be the target IP address, right? So this is rehost. We have to rehost the IP address, and also this is the port number we are trying to exploit, which the port number we are trying to hack on the server. Now you can see the port number, which is port 21. Now the next we're going to do is to rehost the IP address to specify, to know what the direct, to just to rehost the port, the targeted IP address. Now let's go down. Let's say set rehost. Then the IP address, which is 92 dot. Okay, let me just copy and paste it. Since I don't have that IP address offhand, let me just see the IP address here. Let me just copy it so that I'm not good. Go back to your bar terminal again. Then please let me just copy the IP address, a targeted IP address here. Then I entered. Good, you can see. Now please let's show option again. Let's show options again. Good, I have showed option. Let's go and see whether we're able to rehost it. Good. You can see we are able to rehost the IP address, right? We're able to rehost the target IP address. So the next thing we want to do is to exploit the port number. To exploit the port number. Then you come here and said exploit. Right? Type exploit, then entered. Good. Good. We are able to exploit the port number. I can see found shell. That means we're able to exploit the port number. This is a very fast one. This is a very fast one. So now, if you are following me and you're able to do this, congratulations for you. You are now a hacker. You can able to hack into port number. Now, remotely, you can try this on a different server, but the fact is, please don't try this. This is for educational purpose. I repeat, don't try this to anybody's server. This is for educational purpose. Please, if you tried it, you are on your own. PVTech is not actually responsible for whatever you tried it for. This is for educational purpose. I repeat myself. Now let's use your name. Now what we are trying to do, we're able to hack in, right? Now we are going into to seeing different information about the server we hacking, the remote server we hacked. So we are trying to gather what actually inside the system, right? Type this. Good. Now the next thing we will do is to type LEX. Let's type LES. Beautiful. Now we type LES. These are different directories. Bin, boot. These are different directory home in the remote system we just exploit. These are different what directory in the remote system. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is to type okay, let's see more information about inside this particular directory. Now, what we need to do is to say cd var. You entered, right? When you entered, you say list again. Good. It shows us different lists inside var. You get what I'm saying, right? Now, the good thing, right? You can see this file, right? You can see this file, right? You can create. You are inside the server. Now you can even create your own file on the remote system that does not belong to you. You see how dangerous it is. Now let me create a file, even look at it for, let's say, cd www, right? We enter, right? Say list. Can see we have a different file inside. We have index.php, php admin, php info test. We have different directory folders, files inside the system. Now, because we are in the system, we can able to create our own file among these files. And any information here you want to extract or you want to delete, you can able to do that in other person in a remote world, a remote server. The person can be in London, can be in UK. You are here in maybe in Canada, or you are here in Nigeria or New York City. We have able to remotely connected to the person's system. We can do different exploits with this. Now let me create a file. I can say touch. I can say hack1.html. Why I'm using HTML, all these you are seeing, they are actually a web file. Just like when you upload a web developers know what I'm talking about. When you develop a site and you upload it to the server. So these are different websites. That's why I'm using extension of HTML. Then I create a file. You can see if I'm creating hack1, right? So let me enter. Good. Now you can select say LES again. I enter. Good. You can see hack1 have been created in the folder. So this is how we can able to hack into different port number. This is port 21. We just hacking now. I'm still going to hack to different ports. I promise you I'm going to hack up to 5 to 7 different ports. So all you need to do is to keep on watching us. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel to help me in a long way to get video across to you. See you in different ports. I'm going to hack it.